According to the videos about toxic management, our group concludes the problems from the previous TikTok workers' descriptions: lack of transparency, toxic company culture, bizarre management, and lack of comprehensive human resource management structure. And we are going to analyze and give solutions to the problems. 1. Lacks transparency. A toxic organization usually lacks transparency, and it can cause a wide range of negative effects on the employee, such as eroding trust between employees and management. TikTok product manager Chloe has had no career growth in the company, even though she has worked hard and contributed to the company for many years. The promotion policy is not transparent. It causes employees to become demotivated and disengaged. The solution is foster transparency. Increase transparency by clearly defined promotion criteria. Establish clear and objective promotion criteria based on performance, skills, experience, and potential. Make sure that all employees are aware of the criteria and the steps they need to take to advance in their careers, and use a transparent and objective selection and promotion process that involves multiple stakeholders, such as supervisors, colleagues, and HR. 2. Company culture issue. The corporate culture of the company has a great impact on the work of employees. A boring and depressing working atmosphere is easy to make employees gradually lose their passion. As Jamie said, the scope of her job didn't bring her passion, so she decided to leave TikTok. The solution is foster a culture of appreciation. In response to this problem, we believe that a culture of appreciation needs to be developed within the company to increase employee motivation. Companies can give employees a sense of accomplishment by recognizing and rewarding their work achievements, and expressing gratitude through bonuses or promotions directly, so that employees can find purpose and get more passion in their work. 3. Bizarre management. According to Chloe in TikTok, the managers were late. Meetings would be rescheduled last minute. Meetings would run way over time, and impromptu meetings held at night. The unorganized meeting time and the squeezed employee schedules show that TikTok has incomplete and unclear management of daily operations, which disassembles the employees' energy. Here's the solution: follow the rules and set a model. Managers and leaders should first set clear rules for daily operations and then follow the rules to model the behaviors as a sample for employees. They should not abuse their authority over employees, which is disrespectful and harms the organization's management. 4. Lack of comprehensive HR structure. The HR structure of an organization can play a significant role in creating or perpetuating a toxic work environment. HR has the responsibility to foster a safe work environment and handle disciplinary needs. Chloe faced discrimination problems and Jamie faced relationship problems. But since the lack of a comprehensive HR structure, HR didn't help their employee to solve the problems, thus causing employee turnover. The solution is improve HR management. In view of this, the company can improve human resource management to promote the improvement of the working atmosphere and create a healthy employee relationship. First of all, HR should write relevant employee rules and then conduct relevant training on employee manuals, such as situational drills on workplace bullying, before employees officially start work. The company standardizes the behavior of employees through the employee handbook, and once the improper behavior of employees is found, they can report to HR. When you are verbally humiliated in the workplace, you can defend yourself by reporting the situation to HR. Above all, we give multiple solutions to toxicity caused by immature management. We hope that more conversations can occur and urge workforce improvement.
Toxic organization refers to a workplace or organization that exhibits a harmful and negative culture and practices, which can be detrimental to the physical and emotional well-being of its employees. It is characterized by a work environment that is hostile, unsupportive, and lacks empathy, resulting in employee dissatisfaction, burnout, and a decline in productivity. In a toxic organization, there may be instances of abusive behavior, bullying, discrimination, favoritism, and lack of transparency, which can lead to a high turnover rate and difficulty in attracting and retaining top talent. Why does an organization get toxic? Here are several reasons. First, poor leadership. If the leaders of an organization are incompetent or unethical, it can create a culture of toxicity. Second, unhealthy competition. When there is a culture of unhealthy competition, employees may engage in behaviors that undermine their colleagues, leading to a hostile work environment. Third, lack of communication. Poor communication, including lack of feedback, unclear expectations, and poor management, can create confusion and frustration among employees. Fourth, excessive workload. When employees are overworked and stressed, it can lead to burnout and resentment towards the organization. Fifth, lack of support. When employees do not receive the necessary support from their managers or colleagues, they may feel isolated, unsupported, and undervalued. It's important to address these issues promptly to prevent a toxic work environment from taking root and spreading throughout the organization. How to avoid it? Here are some steps an organization can take to avoid becoming toxic. First, invest in leadership development. Provide leadership training to managers to ensure they lead by example, promote a positive work environment, and provide support and guidance to their teams. Also, hire ethical leaders who are committed to creating a positive work environment. Second, promote teamwork and collaboration. Encourage collaboration and teamwork to foster a sense of community and belonging. Third, provide clear expectations and feedback. Clearly communicate expectations, provide feedback regularly, and give employees the resources and support they need to succeed. Besides, create a safe space for employees to share feedback. Encourage employees to share feedback and concerns, and make sure they feel heard and valued. Fourth, provide employees with a manageable workload and realistic expectations. Fifth, address toxic behavior promptly. Address toxic behavior and attitudes immediately, whether it's from employees or managers. Make it clear that such behavior will not be tolerated and have consequences. By taking these steps, an organization can create a healthy and positive work environment that promotes employee well-being, productivity, and engagement.
Hello everyone. In the recent human resources class, we watched 2 YouTube videos of 2 bloggers who resigned from ByteDance. In this regard, our group will focus on why does an organization get toxic and how to avoid it to have an in-depth discussion. Part 1. Why does an organization get toxic? First, poor leadership. In the organization, the leader should provide a clear direction for the organization's development and make the proper judgment and decision when encountering problems. However, leaders in many organizations fail to do this and cannot support and encourage their employees well. Second, lack of effective communication. Effective communication is a necessary condition for the success of a modern business company. However, some leaders fail to absorb the ideas of employees actively. Over time, employees will lose their initial enthusiasm, and leaders will fail because of their single view. Third, unhealthy competition. To make employees more efficient, leaders often make internal employees compete with each other's performance. However, if the way is incorrect, excessive and deficient competition will affect the internal unity of the enterprise, and employees cannot work together but only work for themselves. Fourth, pressure. The unavoidable problem in modern society is excessive stress, most of which comes from work. Stress will make employees unable to concentrate on work and even damage their creativity and critical thinking. Part 2. How do we avoid becoming a toxic organization? First, cultivate a positive culture. Organizations need to actively develop and promote the corporate culture of harmony, mutual respect, and mutual trust to enable better communication between employees and leaders and bring better vitality and profitability to the enterprise. Second, training. The organization should train leaders and employees well to achieve a better organization. A good leader does not control and command, but one who listens and leads. When training leaders, we should focus on how to better listen to the voice of subordinates and how to better divide the labor for everyone in the team, to achieve effective and efficient teamwork. Third, encourage work-life balance. Instead of the 996 models, companies should encourage employees to have flexible working schedules, support employees to have free time after completing their tasks efficiently and effectively, and ensure that they do not assign too much work that is out of line with their job scope. Fourth, solve problems quickly. In case of any trouble that may affect the work, whether it is work or employee's life, the organization should promptly understand the situation and adequately deal with it according to the specific situation or avoid improper behavior in the first place. Our group's ideas and methods are only a small part of management. To sum up, it is crucial to establish an excellent organizational culture, which can attract and retain more top talents and bring better productivity and performance to the enterprise in the long run. In building the framework for deeper content exploration, we use ChatGPT for better content development and refinement.
Welcome to this video. After taking the Human Resource Management course, we explore the common reasons why an organization gets toxic and what organizations can do to prevent toxicity. According to Chloe and Jimmy's videos discussing why they left TikTok, we consider there are four main reasons for creating toxicity in organizations. The first reason is the working culture. When a company prioritizes profits over its employees' well-being, it can create a toxic work environment. The 9-6 schedule makes employees need more rest, which leads to stress and burn. The second point is lack of support. Poor communication between managers and employees lead to misunderstandings and conflicts. Employees may feel unsupported if they don't receive constructive performance feedback. The third point is the unclear structure. There's confusion about the roles, responsibilities, and the reporting relationships within a toxic organization, as they may not know who has the authority to make certain decisions or provide guidance. The last reason is the failure to respect diversity. Some employees are not treated fairly or respectfully due to their differences in race, gender, age, or other characteristics. They suffer from discriminatory hiring, unequal pay, and a lack of professional growth and development opportunities.
To prevent toxicity in working, we need to take some solutions. First, positive work culture. Fostering a positive work environment is essential for solving issues of working culture, promoting collaboration, and preventing toxicity. To create a healthy working environment, managers must encourage teamwork, recognize employees' contributions, and provide team-building activities. The second is to create a clear structure and provide support. Managers should training for employees to help them develop their skills. A manager might schedule weekly one-on-one meetings with team members to discuss progress and provide feedback. They could also establish a feedback channel where employees can submit anonymous feedback on company culture and management practices. The last one is to respect diversity. Firstly, form a culture of open communication and feedback among employees. Second, equally recognize employees' contributions from different backgrounds and cultures. Finally, hold managers and leaders accountable for promoting diversity and inclusion, and ensure they receive training to lead diverse teams effectively.
In conclusion, getting away from toxicity is necessary for a company to build competitive advantages. Eliminating toxic within a company can lead to a healthier and more productive workplace, improved employee well-being, and enhanced business outcomes.
Today our group will present a toxic organization analysis. We will start from why does an organization get toxic, and then make suggestions about how to avoid it. From Chloe and Jamie's video, we can summarize 6 main reasons why an organization gets toxic. The 6 reasons are human resource management, diversity, scope of work, office tools, workplace culture, and health condition. Let's take a closer look at these reasons. First, human resource management. Human resource management issue derives from lacking guidance and assistance in employee career development and unclear performance rubric. Second, diversity. Gender discrimination is an essential factor in the organization's lack of diversity. Chloe describes a leadership meeting as a boy club, which reveals a gender imbalance of promotion opportunities that impedes the creation of an inclusive and diverse work environment. Third, scope of work. The conflict between the employees' work interests and the company's actual work tasks cause dissatisfaction and inconsistency in employees' career goals. Fourth, office tools. Every organization uses different work tools, but it worsens if they are unsuitable for employees. Hence, office tools' effectiveness may be compromised if they do not align with the employees' needs and expectations. Fifth, culture. Paul and Jamie cited culture as one of the reasons they left. Chloe mentioned she was troubled by her leader's pure behavior, which affected her mentally and emotionally. Moreover, both of them cannot adapt to high-intensity, fast-paced working under 996 work culture. Then the 6-point health. High-intensity, high-stress work patterns cause physical and psychological problems such as insomnia and low mood. Also, employees lack time for socializing and accompanying with their families. For these reasons, Chloe and Jamie chose to leave TikTok, and the factors they cited for leaving were what caused the organization to become toxic. Then we put forward specific HR policy suggestions for the 6 problems mentioned above. First, HR managers can review current performance metrics and get employee feedback by conducting a meeting, which will help effectively redesign improved metrics. Besides, formulate a clear promotion policy to ensure a transparent and fair promotion process. Assign women to high-level positions and increase women's participation in key decision-making, thereby increasing women's opportunities to participate in management and leadership positions. Third, HR managers can collect expectations and feedback from employees who desire to challenge and experience the new scope of work and provide chances by building cross-function teams. Fourth, to serve each employee's preferences on office tools, the interface and functions should be initially kept as simple as possible. Meanwhile, the system leaves space for employees to modify their preferences. Microsoft Teams is an excellent option. It allows employees to customize their notification settings to receive messages in terms of different urgent levels. This empowers them to reduce disruptions caused by receiving continuous messages and helps them prioritize their workload more effectively. Fifth, HR policies are also suitable for limiting managers and leaders. Manager evaluation forms can be developed and collected from employees to regulate leaders' behavior. Ensuring mutual understanding and respect among all company members is also crucial. Finally, to reduce work stress, like the 996 work model, it is recommended to implement a more flexible work arrangement like remote working, and provide corresponding compensation for working overtime. Moreover, companies can provide regular physical examinations and help with mental health issues. For credit part, we generate content based on videos and class notes. ChatGPT is used to modify the text. That's all, thank you.
A toxic organization describe a place of work, usually an office environment that is marked by significant person conflict between those who work there. And this is a hostile or negative environment where employees are subjected to abuse, aggression, or humiliation. Toxic work environments breed unrest, competition, low morale, constant stressors, negativity, sickness, high turnover, and even bullying. Part 2. Everyone can create a toxic culture in an organization. Manager may issue some policy that can affect the stable development of the organization. For example, a manager may enact a policy that allows competition in any way. Then there will be the cutthroat competition among other employees, and employees will be hurt by others. Second, the employees may drive people around to form small group, and such a small group may form toxic culture. For example, those employees you need to exclude other person or some other people. Those all will create a toxic culture. Part 3. Well, the prevalence of social media and lots of toxic content appear, and finally, toxic culture thrive in social media platform. Taking TikTok as an example, the platform has a toxic culture including flat will, food wage, wastage, body shame. The reason why toxic culture thrive in TikTok is because that TikToker post toxic content on purpose. The platform convinces TikTok toxic post and those content satisfy people desire to snoop other privacy, physically, psychological of seeking novelty and following the trend. And TikTok reward mechanism stimulate TikToker to post eye-catching toxic content to earn money, and drive by people view toxic content and have a debate about them, which increase the exposure and those content. Part 4. In the toxic organization, there are usually some individual or group who benefit, while others experience significant disadvantage. For example, leaders who create a toxic culture and increase the power and control over the employees. Employees who engage in toxic behavior and benefit for the sense of power. Individuals who illegal themselves with toxic leaders or engage in the toxic behavior, reward with a promotion or other form of recognition. And their disadvantage, employees who are the target of the bullying, discrimination, or may experience significant disadvantage. And employees who speak out against the toxic behavior or attempt to challenge toxic leaders may face the treatment, including the termination. Part 5. A toxic organization can have a serious consequence for both the employees and the organization as a whole. There are 4 parts: high turnover rate, reputation damage, reducing productivity, lack of innovation. Part 6. First, have a clear understanding of your job content and capabilities. Second is say no. Third is communicate timely. Part 7. Transforming a toxic organization includes health. One requires the judgment in 3 areas: employees, manager, and society. First is the employees, and its physical and mental health is more important. And second is the manager. Recognize the taste of the manager's position. And last is the social. Social is give up the long you work and hard you are, and high efficiency and more constraints. Next.